Someone on Twitter described this game as having more cars than a Hallmark store. Nashville FC and RCU in a physical match on Saturday evening. Here's what Coach Johnson had to say before we get to the highlights.
I want to find a way not to have this end up on the Huntsville bulletin board, but I think their game plan was pretty evident. For the first 75 minutes, every time we completed a pass on their half of the field, they grabbed or kicked somebody down. And I think we're not going to blame the referees for a minute. We're not going to blame the questionable tactics of our opponents for not getting 3 points, but I think it's just a shame that they kind of resorted to that. I guess they figured that gave them the best chance to win, and so a credit to their coaches for coming on the road and getting a point. But I just think the way they tried to play the game was not, I think, the modern game we're all trying to play. I think some of their tactics were questionable. I think some of their choices individually were hard for me to swallow.
So let's get to some of what Coach Johnson was talking about. This is early in the match. A little shove here, a little elbow to the face. Not worthy of a foul call, apparently. Coach Johnson calm for now. He wouldn't stay that way throughout the match. Again, this one a little less questionable. Still no foul called, and then the yellow started coming out as the referee tried to get a hold of the match. Rocket City United going to try a shot here. Good save by Stephen Lunny. And then off a set piece, Ben Jones trying to get Nashville FC on the board. This one hits the post. And then in the 43rd minute, right when you thought we'd get to halftime 0-0, good move here by Suzuki. He'll finish, gets past the keeper. 1-0 Rocket City United in front, shocking the home crowd. That would be the score as we go to the second half. And here early in the second half, a free kick, rattling the woodwork again. This one off the crossbar. Another good chance for Nashville FC to equalize. Coming here. But the keeper able to knock it away. To put it out of harm's way. We're still in a 1-0 game. And here, good service. And if it just could have been tipped by somebody, it would have gone through. Couple Nashville FC players there, couldn't finish. And then a little craziness.
He's gone. That's red.
Joseph Amande will get a red card, and then here comes Anthony Cedeno. He'll get a red card. So when it looked like Nashville FC was going to have an advantage of 11 v 10, Cedeno would get a red. Not immediately. The referee's trying to sort this thing out before it got any worse. Amande refused to leave the pitch after getting the red card. Here he is finally coming off, asking the fourth official what he did wrong. The hard tackle was deserving of the red. He comes off, and then the red is shown to Anthony Cedeno. Here's his reaction. Obviously, he's not happy. He didn't think what he did was worthy of a red. Very adamant on the sideline. But still, Nashville FC, we're playing 10 v 10 now. And how about Elliot Goodwin finishing, equalizing, tying the game at 1 off the set piece. Little volley, then finish from Goodwin. And Nashville FC can now think about going for the win because Rocket City United wasn't going to do that. They were looking to keep this thing tied at 1. Here's a chance for Nashville FC, and check this out. Clearly a handball, and then Nashville FC finishes, but here comes a red card. The whistle was blown before the ball hit the back of the net, so the goal won't count, but they'll get one from the spot. Let's take a look at this one more time. As they sort this out, Nashville FC was hoping, they had a 2-1 lead. As you can see right here as the ball gets tipped inside the 18, little bicycle kick, that's going in. And a handball stopping the goal, that's an automatic red. Then on the penalty, soaring well over the bar. Not the best of efforts. Nashville FC would have one last crack at it in injury time. About 7 minutes in, the near post was open, but they could not finish. But they still take a point thanks to Elliot Goodwin's equalizing goal.
We knew coming into the game it was going to be a tough match. Obviously, BJ, the coach, has talked us through it and not to take it easy, because obviously we've been on a great run. But we competed, we battled, and we knew that they were going to as well. So we just did our best and obviously went out and got the result in the end. Got the goal at the end. But obviously, I think we could have gone on and win that. But
yeah, I mean, I'd love to take some kind of magic credit that Kyle and I, had some eucalyptus we lit in the locker room, and suddenly it makes the guys feel that way. But I think it's just a credit to the kind of individuals they are and the kind of team they've built. I know every one of them walks off the field today feeling like we left 2 points here, and I think that's the kind of thing that drives us forward. That's the kind of thing that makes sure they don't come into Tuesday's practice looking at the standings and figuring out if we're still at the top. They know internally we've got work to do to make sure we take those 2 points.
So through 5 games, Nashville FC is still undefeated. They have 3 wins and 2 ties. Elliott's goal that came in the 73rd minute keeps Nashville FC atop the standings with 11 points in the NPSL Southeast. And they will take on the New Orleans Jesters in New Orleans on Saturday to start of 4 games in just over a week. We'll be right here to cover it on the Williams Source.